Hi folks, my name is Balázs, and in today's video I would like to modify this camera stand to be used around my workbench, so to be a fixed camera mount. This is quite an interesting camera mount, so it's a wearable camera mount. You can put it around your neck, something like this. It stands on your how do you call this, bellow. It's extendable like that. It has a nice tilt and rotate head action. Also I can rotate this. It's easy to fix, and it has a easy quick release stand, a mount point. But the thing is that this camera distance from my eyes is not sufficient anymore, because my eyes is not that good anymore, so I'm not willing to use this at all. So probably it will be a better use above my workbench table. So the idea here is that this part can be removed. You see, this can be removed with a screw, and somehow instead of this point and all with these tangling wires, or how do you call this, instead of that I would make a wooden leg that can be somehow fitted somewhere. I don't know yet where, but we will see. So all this mess can be removed with this clip here. That's a huge screw. Oh, that's not very good for me now. So the question is, how can I mount? So the question for today is how to mount a wooden something here. It doesn't have to be very much in this direction, so it's not going to be pulled, it's going to be pushed always. So probably any kind of screw will do the trick. Maybe I can also 3D print an adapter here. So the 3D print is ready. What I made here is that I don't know anything about this thread, and I didn't want to measure and make it too complicated. So I just made some random close in this bar, and hope that the thread will deform this plastic close, that probably it will fit. So let's try it. It's a little bit on the loose side, I already feel this, but it can be still good. Here you are. It's a nice firm fit. I have this bar prepared from the scrap, so it will be fit like this. So we have this 3D printed part here. and we would like to mount it on this bar. So mount it in the middle. I like to measure it from both sides. If I measure it wrong, like in this situation, I still have the middle. Just eyeball it. It's not that important to have it in the dead center. Like that. I would like to fix it with these kind of screws. We call it Opel screws. I'm not sure if it has anything to do with the car company. Choose the right type of bit. Ready. So in the other side, I imagined some kind of bent sheet metal. I have a soft metal sheet here that can wrap around somehow. Put on my gloves because this can cut. I mean, the metal has some sharp edges. Not the nicest, but this must do. What I can do is to cut the corners. I'm not completely sure if it's in focus or not. What I can do is to grab a sandpaper, make it a little bit nicer.
A few minutes later.
Okay, I can get rid of these gloves. So we can still decide whether we would like to have the red outside or inside. I would say let's do it inside. So something like this. What I will do is to mount this on the edge of this wood block and in the middle of the metal piece. It doesn't have to be super precise. This is why I'm not willing to be that accurate this time. I use this punch tool to make some divots. And actually we wanted to drill the other way around because this will be the inside, but anyway, it will do. And this time I will also put on my gloves again, because drilling into sheet metal is kind of dangerous for your hands, because it will likely to spin. And I probably need a better drill, but we will see. Okay, piece of cake. This sheet metal is very thin. Okay, I'm marking the place with the tip of the screw just to have an idea where to drill. Get a smaller drill bit. Let's put the things together. So this screw is not grabbing. Maybe I need to reprint this part, it's too loose. Or I just want to somehow squash in some random things. For example, this paper. Hacking the system. It will do for now. So we need an extra thing, which is a cable that goes from here to the wall, if you can imagine that. And we will drive a screw into the wall, and that will hold this assembly firmly. We have a string. That's okay. The next thing what we need is to drill a hole. So I have marked the position of the screw where I want it to be. Actually, I was running out of pencils, so I just marked it with this screwdriver. It doesn't have to be precise, as I mentioned before. So when I screw things to the wall, I like to use kind of artificial things to grab the dropping dust. So what I like to do is to have some kind of junk piece of paper, fold it into two, fold it into about the half, and then have one end again folded, something like this. So create some kind of artificial pocket with some tapes, like that. Like that. And now I can tape it onto the wall, like so, and all the dust will fall into this pocket. We are drilling into hard concrete. This drill will not do the job, but it will be good to make a guiding for the actual drilling. So let's make a guiding point. That's enough. I will use my smallest drill bit for the first run. I also need to consider which screw to use. That will be the next. I have these hook-shaped screws, but what I don't like on them is that they only have thread on this very top part of the screw. So I would very much like to have it much further on, because so this wall is made from hollow blocks. So only this much is holding, and if I put a screw on that with that side, and if I want to drive it all the way through, then it will not hold. I mean, the thread will not hold. So if I use this kind of hooks, then the best would be to screw it just a little bit more than it when the thread disappears. But I will still use this, I believe, or probably that one will be enough, the smaller one. So I just need to find I don't know what the English name of the tipply. So for this screw I will need that type of tipply, and the size of this is 6 millimeters. So I need to go one further, because the one I used before was 5 millimeters. But this time I will go with this machine, because it will make a much precise fall. And we are finished with the drilling. But here we have this thing, and I have something to hit it. This is my favorite tool for that. There you go. And now we just need to drive in this hook screw. That's already enough. So I stop it here. Yeah, that's it. We can remove this. This goes to the trash, like so. So let's find the string, and I probably have the right one. Actually, this was cut, so let's just burn it a bit. I mean, melt it. Okay, the next thing is the size is perfect. So how should it be done? Like that. So this one can go to the wall, and this one and this end can be, yes, this end. We will make a knot. Please don't mind the mess here, sorry about that. So let's make a knot in the other end. How do we make a knot? I'm not sure, but we will figure out. Making a knot. Okay, so let's try it out. It goes here, has some movements if it's required. This string goes to the hook, and we can adjust the length of it. That will tilt the whole things up and down. This string is most probably from a tent. So I didn't have mentioned it before, but this camera mount what we are using is a very nice camera mount I found on the second-hand market, this local market. And what we are going to use as a test is my old analog camera which we will not use in this YouTube. I mean, it will not be used to capture things, but just for the testing this setup out for now. So it will goes on like that, like so, and I can adjust the tilt of it, adjust adjust how it extends, and also can adjust how deep it's inside. What do you think? Leave your comments below. I like it. Okay, so that's all for now. I hope you liked it. Thank you for watching. Bye bye. Make it let's just burn it a bit. I mean, melt it.